we're going to finish with, I know, one of Gemma's favourites, Azamara. You were on board there a few months ago, weren't you?
Absolutely. They're very luxurious 5-star cruises.
You liked it, didn't you?
Yes, yes.
So, but this starts off with an incredible hotel. We fly you over from Heathrow to Singapore, and we're here for one night in this hotel, isn't it?
I know, the 5-star Marina Bay Sands Hotel, and I hardly need to say anything. Look at the pictures of the hotel. So you've got luxury as soon as you arrive. So, of course, you might want to go into Singapore and explore, go to Orchard Road and that kind of thing, but I wouldn't blame you if you just enjoyed the hotel, because the views of Singapore from here are stunning, and the hotel itself is an experience hotel.
This is the hotel that you all, you talk about, Keith talks about.
Absolutely wonderful. So how nice to have your holiday starting here. And the thing is, the whole experience with Azamara is going to be luxurious from beginning to end.
So we're getting you off to the right
We're getting you into the right kind of mode here. And then what we're going to do is transfer you from the hotel, and you won't even mind leaving that luxury, because you are going to the Azamara Quest. So just an amazing ship.
Gemma, you know the Azamara experience better than anybody, so here's Gemma to give you a taster.
Truly beautiful and unique, Azamara Club Cruises were formed in 2007, and with this cruise line, destination is everything. So you get longer in port, more overnights and night touring as well, so you really get to explore all the destinations that you're going to, which makes for a very immersive, more inclusive holiday experience. So I'm not sure it gets much better than this. I've woken up nice and early and come down to the buffet to get my breakfast. Sat out here in the sunshine with a new exciting port to explore. So nice. But actually on Azamara, the food and dining in general is a standout feature. Whether you go for the buffet or whether you go to a speciality restaurant. They even do poolside al fresco parties as well. And all the food is fabulous. This is going to get me set up for a day of exploring. One of the lovely things about being on an Azamara ship is that it is more inclusive. So whenever you fancy some kind of a refreshment, you just don't have to worry about it. So you could go in the morning and get a coffee and a nice pastry at the Mosaics Cafe, or maybe come here in the afternoon and get a nice fruity non-alcoholic cocktail, which is what I've got. It's really good. And then, fancy some pre-show drinks? Well, go along to the Looking Glass, where the bartenders will show off their legendary mixology skills. One of the great things about being on board an Azamara ship is that after you've finished your delicious dinner, maybe it's too early to be heading back to your stateroom and you want something to do. Well, there is loads to do. You could go and listen to an informative lecture. You could pop into one of the boutiques and pick yourself up a little treat, go to an art auction, go for a dance, or maybe come here to the casino and have a little flutter. So although you don't spend a huge amount of time in your stateroom when you're on a cruise, it is important that your stateroom is comfortable. And I can confirm that when sailing with Azamara, the beds are absolutely fabulous. I slept like a log last night. But not only that, you get nice little touches like fresh cut flowers and fruit delivered to your door every single day. So your stateroom really is a nice little haven to retreat to.
Yeah, I remember you in a bit of shock when you had to finally get off the ship.
It dragged me off.
Yeah, you did. So the first 2 days relaxing at sea.
Yeah, which is really nice, actually, because you can enjoy the ship. Yeah, exactly. And then on day 6, you're going to sail into Semarang in Indonesia. Now, the thing that Azamara do so well as well is these incredible Azamazing evenings as well. They do them on every cruise. They're included in the price, and they are unreal. So the one that I went on immersed me into the sort of the culture of where I was, and this will happen in Semarang. So you'll have an evening all included in the price with spectacular sort of Indonesian culture. And in fact, what we're going to do is show everybody what happened when I was in Sorrento and how they do it.
So this was your Azamazing evening?
Exactly. So it'll give you an idea of the kind of thing that they do.
Well, have a look at this.
The most unique aspect of an Azamara Club cruise is the Azamazing evenings. So for one night, the entire ship is invited along to experience some local culture in a really special way. So, for instance, you could be in Tuscany, in the hillsides, listening to 3 tenors, or be getting the red carpet treatment before the ballet in St. Petersburg. But tonight, we're in Sorrento, and we are about to experience some amazing Italian cuisine and entertainment. cost? Well, this bespoke experience is completely complimentary.
Wow.
Which
Very
means I
special
could maybe
night.
afford to buy myself a new dress.
Yeah, you're wearing the same one, I noticed, Gemma. Now, after our amazing evening in Semarang, where's next then?
Ah, OK, so then we've got a lovely day at sea. Day 8, you're going to Selukan Bawang. And then day 9, you are at sea. Day 10, you sail to Komodo Island, which is a bit special because, of course, incredibly famous for the Komodo dragons. Wow. So do make sure you maybe go to the Komodo National Park and see some of them really up close, but with a guide.
No, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is the only place in the world where these are native, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's also, you must go to the Pink Beach as well. It's called that because all the sand is made up of tiny, tiny little pink shells. So that's quite stunning. Day 11, you're going to sail to Lombok. Again, exquisite white sand beaches, amazing surf, a very lush place, a beautiful coastline. Day 12, you are sailing to Bali, to Benoa, and you'll have an overnight on board, and you are actually going to be spending Christmas in Bali, which would be so wonderful if you just want to get away from it all and have a bit of a different Christmas experience.
So hang on, I don't need all the stress of Christmas in the UK.
Yeah.
I could actually be sunbathing in Bali in a five-star hotel.
Be. Yeah, no arguments with your Auntie Doris, no central heating, no. You know, I love Christmas, but yeah, actually, one year to escape. It can be hard work, and this can be your Christmas present to yourself. Everybody just go, no presents this year. We're going on a cruise. So anyway, I would really strongly recommend that you go to Ubud as well. It's like the heart of Bali, where you'll really understand the spirit and the culture of the place. Got beautiful rice fields, ancient monuments. Fabulous. So yeah, and then on day 13 we'll transfer you from the port to a hotel for a 5-night stay in a 5-star hotel. So Christmas in Bali, at leisure, plenty of time to explore, and yes, you are going to come back with a suntan, really revived.
When everyone else that's washed out and stressed over Christmas.
Yeah.
This is the ship that you're going to be on board. Absolute 5-star luxury.
Oh, it really is.
And they're all smaller, more intimate ships, aren't they, Gemma?
Yeah, it's not a huge ship. Plenty of space. You know, it feels like the staff to passenger ratio is unbelievable.
By the way, just in terms of rooms, we just saw it. That's the veranda, but you're getting an upgrade today as well, so you actually get the ocean view. We just saw it. In fact, there it is. That's the stateroom that you can have.
So
if
comfortable.
You book tonight.
Yeah, it's all the little details. You know, the beautiful Egyptian cotton sheets. You know, everything is lovely. You won't lift a finger, and the staff are incredible.
Well, I know we are nearly out of time. I think we're going to have had a very, very busy show tonight. So you are getting that free upgrade, as I just mentioned. Return flights, a 1-night stay in the iconic 5-star Marina Bay Sands Hotel I've always wanted to stay in. A 5-night stay in a 5-star hotel in Bali over Christmas. So that's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And don't forget, because you are cruising with Azamara, that includes selected drinks, brilliant drinks actually, and all of your tips as well. It's
wonderful.
Really good.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you break it down, although you look at the price and you go, that's all my meals, that's all my drinks, that includes that. It's still really good value.